The Cleveland Restoration Society is celebrating its 50th anniversary and 30 years of the Heritage Home Program. Over the past 3 decades, loans signed through the Heritage Home Program equal more than $81.2 million. This year, Loan 2000 will be signed. Celebrate this major milestone with us. Listen to one of our many Heritage Home Program success stories from Donna Read. Take a listen.
My name is Donna Read. I discovered this neighborhood in about the mid-90s. Used Cleveland Restoration Society Home Heritage Program, first of all, to do a complete exterior restoration. The house had been covered in a foot-wide, mustard-colored aluminum siding. The porches were all enclosed. It looked completely different, but I knew there were treasures underneath it. Every single thing was covered up with either linoleum or polyurethane paint or whatever. And working very closely with CRS, we did a complete interior and exterior restoration renovation. We did a new roof in about, I think something like 2004. And the Cleveland Restoration Society again helped out with the roof and also with the chimneys, which they corbelled out and made them look a little more imposing. And then that was so successful. When the porches started deteriorating, again, I found the expertise I needed through CRS. I heard about it when I first moved into the neighborhood. I didn't hear about it, I saw it. I saw the big signs in front of the houses. So I started walking around the neighborhood and saw many of them, and I would walk in and say to the people, what is this sign and what are you doing? And they would tell me, and that was even before I moved here. I bought the house not expecting to ever actually live here, but it was so fun and the neighborhood is so cool that I did. And so yeah, it was the big signs. People really knew what they were doing. The fellow who I talked to about the porches the first time told me how much it would be, probably. And once I caught my breath, I'll be darned if he wasn't exactly right. It's almost more of a mission. This was a neighborhood, we saw potential, we wanted to improve it and make it better. So CRS was big for preservationists, and then of course we would come and we would at block clubs preach the message, you know, and every time someone bought a house, I would go visit them and say, you know, you might be interested in contacting Cleveland Restoration Society if you're not really familiar with old houses. So I think for anyone interested, it had a big, big impact. And what do they used to say? If you do one house, then you'll begin to see maybe 2 or 3. And I think in that way, it had a great impact.